Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made my last video, but I do want to come on YouTube and do a how-to video on how to bedazzle or how to jewel set. If you're making shoes or an outfit or a jumpsuit or a dress or it's your birthday or a wedding, whatever your endeavors are, this is the video that you want to watch. So today I'm going to go over the different tools that you need, the different type of stones that you can buy, the prices on the stones that you're going to be buying, the different sizes on the stones, and I'm going to talk about HOTFIX, which means there's glue on the stones, and then there's flat back crystals with no glue, the different type of glues you can use, and the fabric that you're going to need if you want to make kind of like a see-through look where you're covered in stones. That's what I'm kind of known for on YouTube. So if that's your thing, if that's your style, if that's what you like, then this is the video that you want to watch. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is your stones, right? So there are many different types of stones you can buy. I think the most known stone is called Swarovski. And the Swarovski stone honestly is like Gucci, Louis, Prada when it comes to pricing. It's the 10 of the 10 in stones. It also is the most expensive. It's the most expensive stone that you can buy. So under Swarovski is a stone called PRECIOSA. PRECIOSA is also known as check. If you see something that says check stone, that's PRECIOSA. So the PRECIOSA would be the 8.5, I would say, or 8.5 out of a 10. It's beautiful, but it's not going to give you the shine that Swarovski gives you. It's also a lot cheaper than a Swarovski stone. So I've purchased many of PRECIOSA stones. The majority of the crystals on my birthday outfit are PRECIOSA stones. I did mix in Swarovski because I wanted that shine, but the majority of the stones on my birthday jumpsuit is PRECIOSA. Underneath that, I would say that there's glass stones. The glass stones, I can give you a website where to buy it from, but there's Swarovski, there's PRECIOSA, there's glass, and then I think the lowest quality, not lowest, but I'd say like the top 4, the number 4 would be your resin stone. And your resin stone, it gives a shine. It's a rhinestone, but I would say out of 10, it's probably like a 5. I would say it's still a shiny stone, but if anyone knows crystals, like if you really, really know crystals, you would know the difference between a resin stone and the Swarovski stone. It's really in the cut of the stone, how it reflects the light, right? Because it's all about the cut. So you really get what you pay for. So that's the stone portion of this video. Okay, so after you choose your stone, so either your Swarovski, your check / PRECIOSA, your glass stone, or your resin stone, then you're going to have to pick your glue. My 2 favorite glues are the E6000. So I have a lot of these. This is the clear. A lot of people don't know. This is something I'm giving away for free. Oh my goodness. I spent so much money and time figuring this stuff out, but I'm helping you guys out. So here we go. So E6000 comes in clear, it comes in white, and it comes in black. So if you have a project where your garment is white, you can get the white glue if that's what you really, really desire. But I mean, like, it really, really matters when you have an item that's black, because the clear to black contrast really, really makes a difference. So I'll show you the black glue. And it says Negro, black. Can you see Negro on it? And yeah, so if you have a project and you have not mastered how to apply glue, you want to use the black glue. It'll save you a lot of time and effort and energy. So the black glue, I think, is a little bit more pricier. It's what, $5 for one. I believe you can get through one project, like one outfit, or maybe half of an outfit. If you really know how to place glue, one outfit, but if you don't, you're a little sloppy, maybe 2 of these can do the job, right? So that's another trick. Or you can use gem tack. So gem tack, it dries clear. You can't really see this glue when it dries, but the hold is not as strong. That's the catch. The hold is not as strong as E6000 glue. So you have to be careful, because if you don't use enough of this glue, it's not going to hold the crystal as well. And these crystals are too expensive to have them fall off. I'm just being honest. I wear my outfits before I ever go out, and I literally rub myself. I rub myself to see if these crystals are going to come off. And when I didn't know what I was doing, the crystals was coming off. And it was the majority of the crystals that I was using the gem tack. I literally started using the E6000, but it's so tacky. It's tacky. When I say tacky, I mean like sticky, right? So it has all these flies. When you try to like pull it, it's like a web, right? And it's difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So I'll show you my technique that I use now, but before I didn't know what I was doing. So it was just a mess. And it just wasn't clean. But the gem tack is a looser glue. It's not as sticky. And if you don't use enough glue, I'm going to say it again, if you don't use enough glue, it's not going to hold your crystal. The crystal will come off. So you have to learn how much glue you need to hold the crystal. That's just a disclaimer. But it is a great glue if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing and you need a perfect hold, E6000. But then again, it gets messy. So for those of you who have a project, you want to do it yourself, you haven't thought to pay me to do it, but you want to do it yourself, that's okay. You want to use HOTFIX crystals. HOTFIX crystals are also known as iron-on. And I'm going to show you a packet of PRECIOSA crystals. This is the size SS12, right? It's a gross of 1,440 crystals, which is a 10 gross, right? And it says iron-on. It's in the color honey, which is like the color honey. I don't know how to describe it. So these crystals, you need a tool, and the tool that I use is called the Bejeweler Pro. This is made specifically for Swarovski stones, but you can use it for your PRECIOSA crystals. Oh no, crystals are falling out. Oh, I have loose crystals in here. Oh no. This is more E6000 glue. Oh no, I have crystals in here. I don't want them to drop. Bear with me. Okay. So let me show you. So this is the tool, and you just turn it on. You click the little thing to turn it on, and it'll heat up the little head. And it comes with detachable pieces, and the detachable pieces fit the size of the different stones. So I'll show you. Right. So it comes with more sizes, but I've been using them. They're actually out right here. So it comes with different sizes. This is the little brush to brush off the glue. If too much of the glue gets on your item. This is just like a storage area. Underneath here is my wax paper. When I bedazzle, if you ever watched my first video, I used a bag to separate the front and the back of the garment. You don't want to do that because the glue stuck to the bag. So what you really need is wax paper. What is this? $2? $3? If you use wax paper, your garment is not going to stick to, like, it's not going to stick to the glue. Or I also use a cookie baking sheet. And it works. So those are my little tricks. If you're not going to hot fix the crystals, then my favorite tool is the crystal katana. I'll show you right here. The crystal katana is about $30. I think I live in New York City, and you know, you can get stuff on sale here. You know, if you ain't got it on sale, you can go somewhere else. They might have it on sale, or you can negotiate and bargain. But if you live in a city where you don't really have that, you might have to end up paying like $25 to $30 online for this item. And the neat part about it is it just depends on the crystal that you're using, right? So if you're using larger crystals, this part, it comes like this, and this is what helps you place the stone. So say a stone was here and I want to smush it down into the glue. That's what you do to make it actually set. If you have a finer crystal, then it comes with this, and you just unscrew it and you place it inside, and it's for your thinner crystals, and it helps you set it. It really helped me when it came to me making my birthday shoes, and I'll insert a picture. But for the really, really tiny stones, like the stones range from the size of your pinky thumbnail to the size of a dot of a pencil, right? They're really small. Stones are not large. So this really helps when it comes to placing it, like getting it in that glue. Then the front of it is a patent. It's some type of wax that the Crystal Ninja, her name is Crystal Ninja, the person that makes this, Crystal Ninja, uses, and it picks up the stone the easiest. If you don't want to spend $25 to $30 on a tool, you can go to Michael's, the craft store, and get the pick-me-up. I use this tool temporarily until it got on my nerves. It comes with it comes with like this little gummy material, and this is like the pusher. This is kind of like the crystal katana, where you can push the stone. This is for the fine stones, and then, or this is for the bigger stones, and then you can take it out, and this is for the finer stones. And then this side, it picks up the stone pretty well, but it's just not as good as the crystal katana. This will run you about $6 or $7, at least in New York, it will. But the gumminess, you have to keep on changing it. You kind of have to twist it, and then once you run out, you have to go get some more like gummy stuff. I've never run out of it because I just stopped using it. In my very first video that I ever did, you saw like this purple wax tipped tool picker upper thing. It's called a jewel setter. I got that from Michael's for like $3 or $4. I haven't used that since because I consider myself a pro when it comes to bedazzling. I know I've spent hundreds of hours bedazzling. Even though I don't post everything that I make, I am constantly making things. Like, I spend so much money on it because I'm about to launch a business. Like, you guys can pay me to make things for you. So I'm putting all my money and my effort into that, and you don't want to use that if you're not a beginner. Don't use that jewel setter. So yeah. So outside of that, you have your regular Swarovski stones. I told you, like, these are all my stones I have right now. Whew, shit. Stones is coming out. This is hundreds of dollars. This is hundreds. This is probably more than $1,000 worth of stones. Okay. As you see, most of them are PRECIOSA packets. My Swarovski stones, I take those out the pack and I put them in my little sorter. But what else? So if you watched my very first video, and if you did what I did, meaning you took your stones and you smothered glue onto your garment and it looks a mess, I have a remedy for that. Because honestly, when I first made my very first birthday suit, the outfit that I'm known for. It has 20,000 views on YouTube right now. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Anything that I've ever done when it comes to Swarovski, I didn't know what I was doing. It's trial and error. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was a lost puppy trying to figure out, like, how do I do this? Like, I'm going to get it right because I'm not paying somebody $1,200 to make me something I can make for half the price, right? But you're really paying for labor because the stones are pretty pricey. So, I mean, the price makes sense, but I always figured I could do it myself. So, if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you mess up or you follow my very first technique, then you can remedy that by using Goo Gone. And Goo Gone you can find at Walmart. I think I got this from for like $5. And you have to spray this. It has like a citrusy smell. You spray this onto your garment or whatever you put the stone on. I only have used it on garments, right? So you spray this onto your garment and you let it sit. You spray a lot. You let it sit. And then you take some detergent and you rub against it. And the stone will come off. And whatever glue or whatever, the stone won't be damaged. Whatever glue you have, it'll come off. And then you can just start over. For my birthday outfit, do you know how many times I started over with it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Now I can do that with my eyes closed because I learned how to do it. But Goo Gone is a friend. Also, acetone. Acetone will eat the glue around the stone. So say for instance, you put too much glue on whatever you're doing, and you have to be careful because depending on what type of material or surface it is, then acetone might destroy your outfit. So you have to be, it's a very strong chemical, but I used it on my birthday outfit with the jumpsuit, and it didn't mess up the material. The material is nude, so I don't know if it was like a darker color would it have a pretty bad effect. But acetone is the way to go. It eats up the glue, and the crystals will be perfect once it removes the glue. So what else is there to tell you? I think that's it. I'll show you some fancy stones that I use. If you're gonna buy, like, these are the PRECIOSA fancy stones. These are the sew on. If you're gonna buy the Swarovski, I think I paid like close to $40 for this pack. You get how many? I think 32 in this pack. This kind of sucks. This lighting. This in Swarovski, it's probably about $60. It's twice the price. Okay guys, so if you guys want to know my technique on how I actually apply the glue to my crystals, first you're going to need your E6000 glue and a toothpick. So I'm just going to show you. I already finished. This is a dress that I'm working on. You can't really see it, but oh well. And this is a wing that I completed. I'm going to make this wing just like that one. So you just take your glue. Sometimes I put it on the back of something, like let's see, I have something I could put it on over here, right? So get like a piece of paper and like dab the glue, like I dabbed the glue onto this little thing, and I put a little bit on. Take the front of the toothpick, take some of the glue, and on the outfit, just kind of want to point and twist. And wherever excess glue, you just keep on twisting. So point and twist, and then you take your crystal katana and you apply the stone. So I applied a medium amount of glue, and you have to remember where you place the glue and then you place your crystal. It's that simple. And this is a lot of glue for this crystal, so I'm just going to push it down into the glue without smothering the glue on the crystal. And that's it. You repeat. So again, take your glue, you twist it in it, apply, twist. I'm going to use a bigger stone since I use a larger amount of glue. Apply the crystal as such, and then you push it down into the glue, and that's it. That's the process. So I hope this helps. It's really simple. It just really takes time, and you will develop your technique in the time. So okay, so the video actually cut off on me, but the last thing that I was trying to say to you guys is when bedazzling, when you want to use see-through material, when you want your outfit to look to have that look that I'm kind of known for, where, you know, it's that lace or that mesh look, the material that you want to use is called micro mesh. And I actually went to the fashion district in New York City, which is where I live, and I picked up micro mesh in the color of nude. And I had a tailor custom make me 2 outfits. So you've only seen one, but I'm actually in the process, don't tell nobody, of making another outfit for my alma mater homecoming. I did go to Hampton University, so if any of you guys are going to Hampton University's homecoming, I will be there in a bedazzled, newly bedazzled outfit. So micro mesh, you want to use that. You have to have somebody make it for you. I'm actually taking sewing lessons now, so I can just start making my own outfits. I have a sewing machine. It's over there waiting for me, fresh out the box. I've kind of played with it, but I'm definitely going to learn how to make my own garments. Placing the stones is really the easy part for me. Having the actual outfits is the canvas that I need. So I'm going to start making my own outfits. So I hope that helps you guys. The video cut off on me while I was making it. I was literally talking for like 10 minutes and did not know that the video cut off on me. So I think that's the last part that people kind of ask me questions about. So if you have any more questions, put them below, and I would love to help you. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll speak with you, and I will see you soon. Have an amazing day. That's my favorite word, amazing. Fantastic, prosperous, amazing day, and I'll speak to you soon.